What chicken, guys? MagicActivatr here, coach of your Memphis Drizzlies, back at it again for our Week 3 IBL match. This week we are up against JoesphGames, coach of the Everton Empoleons, formerly the Chester Chinchows from Season 1 and 2. New team name, new win streak going. He's been doing pretty solid so far. So it's gonna be a fun match. I don't think I got... Yeah, I did play Joe like one time in IBL Season 1. So it's going to be fun to play him again. It's going to be interesting, too. I'm really wondering if he's going to bring that Makahita he drafted just to mess with me. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up my team so you guys can see it on the screen right now. We're bringing Crobat, Incineroar, Tangrowth, Zygarde, Gardevoir, and Klefki this time around. You can check out the team builder if you want to go more in depth with what the actual team is as far as its moveset and all of that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. All right. It's time to see what team Joe is bringing. I'm excited. Be sure that if you are excited for this matchup, that you hit that like button down below. Give it your magic touch because your support is always greatly appreciated. And also, go check out Joe. But anyway, he did bring the Makahita. Yup. Okay, he brought the Makahita. The rest of his team, though, shouldn't be too much trouble to deal with. He didn't bring Infernape. He did not bring... I'm going to write this down. We got Maku, Ryuna, Venusaur, Thundy, Vaporeon, and Donphan. Yeah, so this should be a good matchup for us, I think. Yeah, I think looking at all of this, the Thundurus might be scarfed, but I think under the circumstances we just lead Crobat. I think we just lead Crobat and kill it. He put that Makahita in the front just to spite me. I want you to know he's going to play me, and then next week he's going to get rid of that Makahita. I just about know it. He drafted this thing. Actually, he didn't even really want to draft the thing, but he put himself on the line because he said, 10 retweets and I will draft Makahita in the IBL. I retweeted it because I was like, I want to see you bring that thing. Yeah, so he leads with the Thundurus. Alright, so this is fine. The thing is, he may try and just be that guy and straight up set up right out of the gate, which could be annoying. Let me see here. I want to see how much, with the bulk that we have invested in Crobat, I want to see how much this Thundy is doing to us, because we should outspeed unless he is scarfed. Phew. Phew. A Volt Switch is doing a lot. Question is, do I really want to risk? Because, I mean, I'm not doing too much to him. Let's see. Let's be. You know what? I'm just gonna switch into Tangrowth. Tangrowth switches into this thing kind of okay. He withdraws immediately. Interesting. So he withdrew. That actually is really good for us. Okay, so he withdrew immediately. I guess anticipating us to be faster. Or expecting us to just switch straight into Zygarde. Predicting the Volt Switch. Alright, well, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this for sure. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for a knockoff. I could Giga Drain here, but I think I'm just going to go straight for the knockoff. Anything that comes in doesn't really want to deal with knockoff. He goes into James. Alright, so that's a fair play. That's a fair play. Alright. So now that he went into Venusaur, I 100% have no reason to really stay in here. And I think all day, every day, I just switch into Crobat. I think we just go back into Crobat. It is important to note that his only way of setting up rocks is going to be with Donphan, and that's also his only form of hazard removal. So he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. We're going to see a move fired off. This will potentially tell us he goes for Curse. Okay. He sets up a Curse. I don't mind this. Does he have a rock type move? Is the question. Do you get any rock type moves? Need to look this up. I don't off the top of my head, I don't remember you getting any rock type moves. But I don't want to get caught outside of HP rock. No. Okay, yeah, so if that's the case, I'm just going to Brave Bird 100%. 100% of the time we just Brave Bird here. He's gonna switch out. Okay, so we saw Curse, so that leads me to think he might be actually a physical set. And he goes into Donphan. He's gonna be Rocky Helmet, right? Wait, did I click U-turn? I guess I clicked U-turn. That's not what I meant to click, but I guess I clicked U-turn. Okay. That's fine. Back into Pacifist run. He's going to try and set up Stealth Rocks here. Most likely. He's going to probably try to set up his Stealth Rocks here. Do I want to go ahead and knock his Rocky Helmet off? Or try to, at least? That makes Crobat have a little bit more longevity if I were to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for another knockoff. You can go back into Venusaur. I mean, if he wants to play this game, we can play this game. This is a game I am perfectly fine with playing. We'll do it. I'm down. Now we'll see if he goes for the double here. He knocks off my Black Sludge, which is a little bit annoying, but it's really not that big of a deal. Do I just want to fire off the Brave Bird at this point? Because I really don't think there's anything else he's really going to be able to hit me with that hard. This could be a good opportunity for me to just roost. But honestly, I think I'm just going to Brave Bird. Although if he is packing the Ice Shard, that does pose a problem for me. You know what? I'll Roost here. I'll see what he does. He's going to switch back into Donphan. Alright. So we've seen Curse, we've seen Knockoff. On Venusaur. I've seen Rocky Helmet on Donphan. I mean, honestly, I don't mind U-turning here. I mean, I'm gonna take Rocky Helmet damage for doing it, but yeah, I think I am just gonna U-turn here. I don't have any reason not to. He's probably gonna set up rocks, which could be a little bit annoying, but as long as we're kind of whittling down this Donphan, I'm not too mad about it. Yeah, so there goes the Stealth Rocks. I'm not utterly worried about the Stealth Rocks. But this time around, I think I'm just gonna go for HP Ice this time. He's not gonna stay in. Alright, so that does actually nothing. And I mean, he may think I'm scared to switch in Crobat now that the rocks are out, but I'm really not. To be honest, I'm really not. I'll play aggressive. He's gonna Synthesis. That's fine. I want to see, actually, let's see how much Gardevoir is doing to Donphan at this point. Actually. Whew. Oh, dude, we do so much damage. We do so much damage to this thing. I think I'm going to I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play a little risky, but I'm gonna U-turn into Gardevoir. He goes into Thundurus this time. Interesting. Did he expect me to Brave Bird? Okay, so now we're in an interesting position because I don't really want to I don't really want to send Gardevoir in now. I could go into Tangrowth here, which is what I did last time. That would just prompt him to go back out to Venusaur though. Honestly, at this point though, Thundurus. Gardevoir does a lot, but not as much as I would like for it to. You know what? I'll play the game. I'll play the game. I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna go into Pacifist Run. And then I think I just fire off HP Ice. I think I just fire off an HP Ice. I would go Knockoff. Although Knockoff, hold up. Let's check Venusaur again. Actually no. Let's check Venusaur again. So if he is defensive, let's see. I'm gonna go the Tangrowth. Knockoff still does more than HP Ice. And if we knock off, we gain information, I think. So I'm gonna knock off. Hidden Power. Okay. So super effective. So that's HP Ice or HP. Knocked off a berry. Interesting. So he's rocking a berry. So that's good to know. So he's not Specs. So he's definitely not Specs. Thunderous Therian. So that it was super effective against. So that could be HP Ice. It could definitely be HP Ice. I think here. Yeah, I think we just go for our own hidden power this time. I don't really want to lose Tangrowth. All right, so he just keeps firing off that hidden power. Whichever one that is. Okay. So this puts us in a pretty solid position, I would say. So I'm thinking that's either got to be HP Ice or HP Fire, most likely. HP Ice or HP Fire. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and use this as an opportunity to pivot into. I'm going to switch into Houdini. I need to keep Tangrowth healthy. He's going to stay in. Which berry is. Okay, he U-turns out. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so now we get to see what he wants to answer this with. Okay. He brings in Donphan here. I kind of want a Toxic. I mean, he's pretty beefy. He can, like, if he goes for an Earthquake, we are not gonna eat it very well at all. But a Toxic here would be kind of dope. A Toxic here would be pretty dope. And if we go down, we get a free, we go free into Gardevoir, which is really nice. I'd like to have Toxic, or I'd like to keep Toxic around for the Vaporeon, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the Toxic off. He's probably just gonna Earthquake me. If we're lucky, he tries to make a prediction here. If we're lucky, he makes a prediction here, but I'm willing to let Klefki go down early. Okay, so Klefki goes down to Donphan. I'm more than fine with this, honestly, because now Nelly is Toxic. Actually, probably what I should have done is I probably should have set up a layer of spikes. But even still, I think at this point I just 100% go Gardevoir. Okay, so Gardevoir. At this point, Psychic is doing 76 to 90 on a defensive. What if he's got 252 Spadef? Not doing quite as much. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve, and I think I'm just gonna fire it off. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get a Hyper Voice off, because a Hyper Voice on anything at this point is going to be solid damage. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna withdraw into Jelly Baby. Okay, I'm not mad about this. And maybe pack a Never Ending Nightmare, which would be a little bit annoying. But we'll see kind of what this thing is looking like. That didn't do much at all. He's specially defensive. For sure. He's for sure specially defensive. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right. We're gonna take rock damage by doing this. But I'm gonna go into Starla now. We're down right now because I let Klefki drop, but the important thing is so if he's specially defensive, that means that a Darkest Lariat is gonna hurt this thing quite a bit. Gyro Ball. Oh, we're gonna eat that. Gyro Ball. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Darkest Lariat. I'm a Darkest Lariat. You can go into wet. Okay. Alright, so that's a decent chunk of damage on this thing to start. And thing is, we didn't see an item on Reuniclus, so I'm gonna that prompts me to think he's probably running a Z crystal. We did definitely do 30% though. We definitely did at least 30% to this thing. This could be my chance to go ahead and get Tangrowth in. I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back out to Artemis, I think. I'm gonna go back out to Artemis. He wishes. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off a Hyper Voice again. He's probably gonna pivot back. He might pivot back into Reuniclus here. I can see him trying to get that thing healthy again. Yeah. So he does reveal he's Regenerator. He does reveal he's Regenerator. I gotta find my opportunity to get Zygarde in and set up. That's really what I need to do. Yeah, letting Houdini go down might have been an error. It might have been a bad on my part. But if he's got Gyro Ball and how much is a Reuniclus doing? This thing Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball does a lot if he's like max special attack, which I don't really think he is. I'm gonna go back into Starla. Ah, man. This is a pickle. I knew this team was going to be really obnoxious to try and break because he went for Focus Blast. And of course he lands his. I think we eat that though. No, we don't. Not even with the... He crit me! I think we could have ate that without the crit. Focus Blast, Gyro Ball. Alright, so let's see. I actually thought we might eat that with the AV. Let's see, because I do kind of want to know. Zygarde. It's not doing a whole lot to us. Maybe this is when I need to try and set up. Because looking at the rest of his team, there's not really anything else I can really just try to set up on. I'm gonna go into Lord Draken. We gotta let this shiny hit the field at some point, man. We gotta let the shiny hit the field at some point. He's revealed 3 of his moves, right? Gyro, Focus Blast. Well, no, he hasn't. Those are the only 2 moves that we've seen. If he's running HP Ice on this thing as well, that's gonna be a little bit annoying. I definitely Dragon Dance here, though. I definitely Dragon Dance here. That's just my luck, man. I actually would have expected him to like run the Z, the Fightium Z, fighting. I don't know how you say it. Fightinium Z. That's what I thought. I mean, I just set up here. Donphan with Ice Shard is a little annoying, but he's getting lower on health. All right, he's taking his time here to calc. I'm thinking he is not, because that was definitely specially defensive. If he had HP Ice, he'd 100% be going for it right now. All right, he makes a switch into Nelly. The question is, okay, Donphan. Okay, I'm at +1. Outrage is looking like a pretty promising KO here. Give him Ice Shard. His Ice Shard would hurt. But even Adamant max attack, it doesn't kill. Dude, I think we just Outrage. I think we just Outrage. We get locked into it. Ice Shard, we're eating. We're eating, that does nothing. Okay. Right. He does tank that because of the... He was defensive because, or he was, yeah, he was more defensive. Now, the only issue here is I am locked into Outrage now. Which is a little concerning. But Donphan's out of the way. So he also can't set Stealth Rocks back up now if I were to get the opportunity to defog. He's lost his like dedicated Crobat switch. Goes into Wet. He goes into wet. Alright. So now the question becomes... What? Oh, right, I'm locked into Outrage. I was like, wait, what's happening? Okay, so he's gonna do that. So now, because he protected, that's actually good for us. He protected, he got us out of our Outrage, which is actually kind of good. Let's see. Vaporeon. We're doing 58 to 69. We're at +1. How much does that do? Devastating Drake is doing 91 to 108. That's on a max defensive set. I say we go for it. I say we go for it. It's Devastating Drake, this boy. There's no world that this thing should live. There's no world that this thing should live. Even without rocks, there's a chance to Oko. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. I like that. I like that. Okay. So we now got rid of the Vaporeon. The Vaporeon is gone. I think I'm happy getting rid of the Vaporeon like that. I think I'm happy burning the Drake on that. I'm feeling a little bit upset that Incineroar. That was a good play on his part. If I had known for sure that he would run the Focus Blast, or that he would land the Focus Blast. Okay. So now we're in an interesting position. In comes this Venusaur. In comes this Venusaur, which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's probably physically defensive based on the way that he's been playing it. Or at least a little bit more physical. Let's see. Giga Drain does 25 to 30%. Thousand Arrow is doing 45 to 53%. It seems like. Question is, do I have something that I'd be willing to switch in here? You know what? I'm gonna bring Crobat back in. I think I'm gonna actually try and preserve a little bit. Goes for Petal Blizzard. That's physical. Interesting. All right, so that's the full moveset. He is definitely physical. Knock off Petal Blizzard and Synthesis. Alright. So with that, I go ahead and Roost this turn. Because he's going to switch. He's going to go into Jelly Baby. Alright. See, once we start breaking them down a little bit, we got a little bit of room to play. All right, so now since this thing is looking to be more especially defensive, let's see. Let's say he doesn't have all of that. How much is Crobat doing with a U-turn right now? U-turn's doing a solid 34 to 40%. I think I'm gonna U-turn here. I think I'm just gonna U-turn here. That's solid. I'll take that. I'll take that damage. Psychic would seem to make the most sense at this point. If I could make him burn a Z move, that'd be nice. He goes for Gyro Ball. Does nothing, which is awesome. Yeah, I think I just knock off here. Withdraw. Goes back into... Okay, I think I see where this is going now. And I like it. I like it. It's a little bit annoying that he's back up to full now, but with James, but I think we can hack it at this point. Based on the amount of damage that U-turn did, we should be safe. I think what we can do now is we can eat a hit here. He's gonna knock off. We can eat the knockoff. That's not a problem. All right. Roost this turn. Back into Jelly Baby. He's Regenerator, so he's gonna be back up. But I'm honestly thinking if you were 252 attack with Gyro Ball, I just don't feel like it could do that much. Yeah, I think we just Brave Bird. Gyro Ball does not do that much to us. If that's the move that he goes for, maybe he's trying to bait me to stay in. He goes for knockoff. We do take knockoff. We do take knockoff. I think I just roost this turn. If he recovers, that's okay, because then we're both playing at starting off at nearly full. There's Psychic. Look at that fat bat, yo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You turn out. You turn out 100%. That extra bulk, man. That extra bulk came through. U-turn did about that much last time. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but hold on. Do I go? I should have brave. Wow, what did I do? I should have brave birded. I just goofed. I just goofed. Why did I U-turn? Why didn't I brave bird? For some reason, I forgot about rocks, dude. I did 100% forget about rocks. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna take a real, this might be really dumb, but I'm gonna switch into, if he's smart, he went for gyro ball here. If he's smart, he went for gyro ball here. Went for knockoff. Okay. Okay. I can deal. I can deal. So at this point, I psychic. At this point, I psychic. I'd like to wish. I'd like to wish, but there's no point. That Thunderous is dead. Thunderous is pretty much dead at this point. He still has that Makahita. He still has that stupid Makahita, man. Dude, I should have just Brave Birded. Crobat would have went down. But I wasn't even... I forgot about rocks. I'm not going to lie. I had forgotten about rocks in that moment. Because I was like, Brave Bird... I mean, U-turn can kill from that range. That was just a brain blunder. But here's the thing about this situation, right? Is, all right, Thundy's down. He goes back into Reuniclus here. It's gonna have a decent amount of health back. But I just Hyper Voice. I think a Hyper Voice can kill from that range. I think it can. He might live this. I don't know, man. That's going to be a close one. That's going to be a close one. He might live this. He might live this. But I have to go for it. There we go. Reuniclus is down. Shout out. I think that just sealed us the game. I think that sealed us the game. Venusaur is still around, which is annoying, but... But he's not gonna like this Psychic. He's not gonna like this Psychic. We click Psychic. At this point, we've got him in a range where I think we can do this. Oh yeah. Okay, Gardevoir, calm down. Okay, Gardevoir, calm down. It's fine. Oh, this is just gonna feel so satisfying, man. This is gonna feel so satisfying. I kind of want to flex and wish. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy. Does he get Bullet Punch for some reason? Some stupid reason. I'm surprised you didn't Focus Sash this thing. There we go. That's a good way to end a battle right there. Killing a Makahita, destroying a Makahita, man. Wow, dude. GG, Joe. That was a really good match. You honestly threw me with the way that you decided to run your defensive mons. I knew it was going to be so difficult to break down those defensive mons. I do regret not brave birding that. I do regret not brave birding the Reuniclus on that turn, but it is what it is. shout out to Joe. That was a really good match, man. That bulk was really annoying to deal with. I knew if I could ever break through the bulk enough that we should be able to take him out. But be sure to go check out Joe, his side of the battle, all of that good stuff. Show him some love. And if you enjoyed the battle, be sure to hit the like button down below. My brain just broke for a second. But really good match. That is our first real win. I guess technically we won last week because it was a forfeit, but this is actually feels like a worthwhile and satisfying win. So I'm pretty happy about that. Solid 3-0. I'll take that. And anyway, we'll be back next week. Who do we play next week? I don't remember off the top of my head. Who do we play next week? Hold on. I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you. It's right. Oh, we played the Victinis and our boy Chizu, so that should be a really fun match. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. As always, sorry, I was fighting a burp there. But for now, I'm gonna make it like an abra and get out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful day, stay cool, and we'll catch you guys next time.